The name of my Australian sports star is Darren Lehman, from the book Coach, Darren Lehman by Brian Murgatroyd. It was published in 2016. The reason I have chosen this is because I've always had an interest with cricket. I was quite impressed at how he handled becoming coach of the Australian cricket team in 2013 at such a tough time, and then transforming the team into one of the most successful Australian cricket sides in history. This can be seen through the number of series wins, in particular dominating an Ashes series 5-0 in 2013-14 and winning a World Cup in 2015. This vodcast will analyse the sport delivery systems that are involved with the development of Darren Lehman as a coach. Some features of this vodcast include his progress in the sport and how he got involved, competitions he was involved in, formats of these competitions, a brief timeline, and finally sport organisations and how they developed Lehman. Sport delivery systems don't have a textbook definition, but as stated by Olin Scott 2017, is basically a number of groups which contribute to the delivery of sport for all. It is important to understand sport delivery systems as they allow people to recognise that sport isn't just played, it must be organised immensely so that the sport can be run successfully. Darren Lehman was an Australian cricketer who then became coach of the Australian cricket team in 2013 after the sacking of Mickey Arthur. This analysis will focus on his coaching career, not his playing career. His first coaching role was in the IPL with the Deccan Chargers in 2009, who just happened to win the league in that exact same year. Lehman has been involved in numerous competitions. These include the Indian Premier League, Sheffield Shield, Ryobi Cup, now known as the Matador Cup, and then various Test, One Day, International and 2020 series with the Australian cricket team. Lehman was part of many competitions, including the IPL, Sheffield Shield, Ryobi Cup, now Matador Cup, the World Cup, and a range of series. The IPL was a T20 competition which was a round-robin system with knockout finals. The Sheffield Shield was also round-robin, with the top two teams making it through to the final to play off. The Ryobi Cup, Matador Cup, was a round-robin with 6 teams involved, with top 3 going through, with first going through straight to the final, and second versus third to play off to make the final. The World Cup was a pool system with 2 pools. It featured 7 teams in each pool, and the top 4 teams in each pool would go through. The final system would then be a knockout, so therefore leading to quarterfinals, a semi-final, and then in the end a final. Finally, a series ranged from 3 to 5 games, and in the end the team that won the most games won the series. Darren Lehman has had many achievements in his career. His first coaching role was in 2009 with the Deccan Chargers in the Indian Premier League, who also won the league that same year. In early 2011, he became coach for the Queensland Bulls, and in 2011 and 2012, he won the Sheffield Shield. In 2012-13, he won the Ryobi Cup also with the Queensland Bulls. In mid-2013, he was appointed coach of the Australian cricket team after the shock sacking of Mickey Arthur. In the end of 2013 and 14, he won the Ashes series 5-0 against England after coming back from a 3-0 defeat the previous Ashes series. And in recent times, 2015, he won the ICC Cricket World Cup in Australia. Darren Lehman has been coaching under the guidance of Cricket Australia. They are the main organisation that have the control over all cricket within Australia. They lay out pathways for players, coaches and umpires to proceed to higher levels. The International Cricket Council, ICC, is the head of all cricket throughout the world. Darren Lehman never coached at a local or district level. His first role was at a state level with the Queensland Bulls and Deccan Chargers, which then led on to a national role with Cricket Australia and then went internationally through coaching a Cricket World Cup squad. All these various sporting organisations have allowed Lehman to develop his own coaching style, which I believe to be a successful style. Sport development within Australia is very focused towards creating world-class participants through using and having access towards world-class facilities. In Lehman's case, the opening of the Centre of Excellence in Brisbane allows him to have access to facilities such as state-of-the-art technology and training setups, which allow him to improve as a coach. Pyramid 9.1, page 239. The key to a successful team is an effective coach. Due to Lehman's previous experiences playing cricket for Australia, he is able to relate to his players and offer relevant advice about support to them. Page 288, Sport Management and Development textbook. Darren Lehman is also for the interaction of television and technology and holds a tight friendship with the Channel 9 commentary team. He has been seen many times using so-called sports ears to allow him to get different views on the game at hand. He has also played with many of the commentary team, including former captains, so he always has valuable resources to use. I believe that the author has a solid understanding of sport delivery systems. This is shown by the number of chapters that aim to look at the various sport delivery systems that affect Lehman. Some of these chapters include Rise of the Coach, Learning from the Experts, The Mental Game, Developing a Style, and Where Does the Game Go to from here. The use of these chapters and their names goes to show that coaching requires many different aspects of the sport delivery system. This analysis has allowed me to further understand sport delivery systems. Before the analysis, I never really understood or heard about the term sport delivery systems, but I know what is involved within them. I learned quite a lot about how each of the aspects of sport delivery systems link together. I was quite surprised at how much government involvement is in the delivery of sport and how important it is. This can be seen through the introduction of the Australian Sports Commission as a way of improving the training of athletes and coaches. Page 286, 287, Sport Management Development textbook. I believe the system is very effective as it covers most aspects of society, allowing sport to be accessed much easier. In conclusion, this vodcast has analysed the sport delivery systems within Australia. I have used the coaching career of Darren Lehman as an example of how these sport delivery systems have worked. I have looked at Lehman's achievements, the many competitions and organisations he has been involved with, and the various aspects of sport delivery systems that are linked with them. Sport delivery systems are very important to sport. Therefore, as a sport manager, I must be able to understand and look towards implementing the system once I enter the industry. Thank you.